This last year still feels like yesterday sometimes. A lot of hard work. Curious to see if the acorn crop's any better this year. Soon find out. Leaves will drop more by the time season gets here, but it's already looking pretty good. Looks like they've come in and cleaned out a lot of the trees that were felled by that storm last year. Should be some rubs up here somewhere. Time to get looking. And they're not going to disappoint. They do watch the edge of this field a lot. And that is a fairly decent rub. Not smoking fresh, but it's a decent rub. Very encouraging. Here's another one. This branch has been broken. So they're in the mood to rub and scrape. See what else I can find. Now this is a large rub. In this area, there's always been just tons of rubs. Last year I found one on a very small tree. This year, that's a nice rub. The direction spacing, he's traveling back up the hill towards the field where I found those other rubs. Not sure if it's the same deer or not, but that's definitely a nice sized deer that did this. Hopefully I'll meet him again. Right up there is a thicket of cedars. I do mean a thicket of cedars, probably 3 acres in size, where you have to literally get down on hands and knees and crawl through it. The deer, it looks to me anyway, are coming down the hillside, crossing this wet weather stream, following this trail up this way, and there's a rub right there. Heading generally back up toward the funnel, as I like to call it. I'm going to go back over here and check this out just a little bit. See what else I can find. Here's a little closer look at the cedar thicket that I'm sure the deer use as their bedding ground. And right down there is where I found the other rub. I'm sure they're coming out of here and beating their way back toward that field in the funnel. Look a little closer. On the backside of the cedars now. And there's some fairly decent deer sign here too. Another nice rub. I think it really matters not which side of this bedding area you're hunting on. You're using it heavily. does pose a bit of a dilemma for this year, where I'm going to hunt the final back here. Let's go a little further, make up my mind. I believe I see another large rub on the very edge of the cedar thicket. Again, this is a very large, relatively speaking, tree, which does indicate a somewhat of an idea of a deer's size. The larger a tree a deer picks on, usually means the larger body mass they have, because they will test a tree that tests their strength. Good sign, good sign. Again, you can see where the deer would use this as a bedding area. It is just so thick in there. There's no way you could approach without them hearing, smelling, and or seeing you. Ideal location. Just between me, you, and the telephone pole, I think this is probably the best location to set up a stand. And I probably would in years past. The problem is, I'm something like 3/4 of a mile from the truck. And I'm just not sure I can drag a deer that far anymore. If I had a four-wheeler, it'd be a no-brainer. But I don't, so I'm going to have to make a decision. Hunt where I know I can drag a deer out, or hunt back here where I probably have a better chance of seeing a deer. But would have a lot of trouble getting one out. It's decision time. I may not make it till I actually bring my stand in, but it's decision time. Good God Almighty. I tell you what, when you start finding rubs on trees that bloody size, oh man, that's a that's a fairly large deer. Oh, at 3/4 of a mile. Holy crap. And stuff just rubbed off the tree. It just has to make my life difficult. Oh. Alright. Let's look around. 50 yards from that big tree. Here we have a 2-for-1. This is the smaller of the two. Quite obvious where the best place to hunt would be. We'll have to see. No matter where I go, no matter where I go, there you are. Back on top of the Spurs Ridge now. Pretty close to the funnel. Whew. These deer know how to make it difficult for me. Man, decisions. Whew. But at least I have decisions to make. Better than not finding any deer sign. Or count your blessings. We're back up very near the edge of the pond now. Get another rub. This one's older, but it's got branch damage well up on the tree. I found at least 6 deer trails going into the bedding area. Of those, 4 come back up this way and converge and go through the funnel. But I'm still not sure. Man, it is so tempting. Got a lot to think about. A lot to think about. I'll tell you, I already know, no matter where I choose to hunt this year, I'm going to be second guessing myself because I've found just too much good deer sign in too many different places. I mean, it is just loaded with deer sign this year. Man. Got some thinking to do. Got some serious thinking to do.